or busker. And you can actually do a live broadcast on YouTube as we are doing right now. People can actually type in questions and stuff, and then you can save the video and use it for marketing later.
Wow. Awesome. I love free marketing.
Free marketing, baby. Watching Claude running his silly sandals, or juggling snowballs, or a beer with Claude Friday. Anything that gets. We're always fighting for attention.
Yeah.
So, Elliot,
Claude, are you doing that from your phone, or have you figured out how to do it from the computer yet?
I'm doing it. Actually, I'm using the computer for Zoom right now. The group calls seem to work much better on a laptop because they have more power, more RAM. I'm using my little more RAM.
I'm using time out. I'm on YouTube right now, live. I got your notification. I'm watching it.
There you go. That's why you got that little.
Live. I got your notification. I'm watching it. There you go. That's why you got that little.
Okay. You got a notification? I didn't.
I follow Claude like the plague on YouTube, on everything.
I don't know if I like that analogy, by the way. Like the plague.
I paid good money. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, good.
Hold on one second. I'm going to go take a look at this.
Okay, and if you have to subscribe, if you go to my YouTube page, youtube.com/CD Mentor, and hit the subscribe button, whenever I do a new video or I do something live, you guys will get a notification. I try to, by the way, I still use Skype a lot, and whenever I do a new video or something, I usually try to send the group a Skype notification, a YouTube notification with the link and everything. Let's go back to where, that was a good discussion we had before. Elliot, was your question answered? Lieutenant,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, certainly, yeah.
Okay, did you have a follow-up or anything else?
Follow-up question?
Yeah, or anything else you need?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, sometimes, I'll bump into, there'll be, a realtor number attached with, the for sale by owner. So I guess it's not really exactly a for sale by owner, too, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I guess, how do you deal with, a realtor when, they are already looking, when the for sale by owner already has a realtor? How do you exactly deal with that?
Great question. I love that. Okay, so good for you, Steve. My question to the group is, and most gurus, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, I think most gurus say avoid the realtors, avoid the property managers, just look for that needle in a haystack for sale by owner. And I buy houses cash. Look at him, smart guy. There he goes. And I got it.
Marketing, and I answer my own phone, people on YouTube. I'm reaching 1 billion.
Oh, what an original statement. I say, and guys, you can use that, by the way, of course. Just tell people you answer your own phone. And why
I put it on my website.
Yeah. Do you know why I say that? How many people here are sick of voicemail with bad music? And hit one for Swahili, hit 3 if you're getting irritated. I mean, how many people here hang up? Oh, I had a thing the other day with big company. Oh, what was the name? Was it Sanyo? Or
I thought it was Audi.
What? Which one?
Audi?
Audi? The car company?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
No. I do work with Audi, but it was, Motorola. Motorola. I have a Bluetooth from Motorola. It took 3 phone calls, and the first customer, and bad music, and 6th generation voicemail. And then I got the person on the thing, well, we have to have the receipt. I said, well, I got this thing as a gift about 8 months ago. Well, we can't do it with receipt. Okay, I got the receipt from Amazon. I got the receipt from the person who gave it to me. And then I called them back. Well, now we have to email you a special number. And what they made me go through, and Motorola, I'm really going to be reluctant to buy new things from Motorola, because when you have a problem and they make you go 3 phone calls, and then they got to mail you, and then they got to send me something, I got to package it and send it back, which I don't mind. But it took literally almost an hour of my life to resolve this little Bluetooth thing that I bought. I'm just not going to invest the time with a company. Whereas when I can do business with Amazon.com or Amazon Prime, or I can go to Walmart and just bring it back, and it's easy. Why would I do business with a company that makes me jump through hoops of fire? It's just.
No, you wouldn't.
It's not. So when we say we answer, I'm getting to a point here. I'm sorry. I'm so damn long-winded. The point is, when we say we answer our own phone to the customer, maybe, let me see if he does answer his phone. What have we made them do? What's the reaction we've created?
Interest.
Yeah. Interest. And
That's how I called you.
yeah. And you got me on the phone. We had a good conversation, and here we are. And
You were in the car, I remember.
yeah, get me in the car, get me anywhere. I love talking to people, and that's prospecting, guys. Talk to a shitload of people every day.
And you know what, Claude? Because you're on YouTube and you're very social media savvy. You know, people go, wow, he answers his own phone. They think that's not really. They think it's a marketing ploy.
What's the difference between a gut salesman and the other 99 and 9/10%? We want to talk to people. We're not reluctant to make the cold call or accept a call because it's the logic is, and I can't believe nobody else isn't copying us and talking more about this. The more people you speak to, someone's got some background noise.
Mute me. Sorry.
It's okay. The more people we speak to, the greater the likelihood of doing a deal. It's that simple. It is that simple. Michael Ojo, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Wave hi. There you go. Like that shirt, man. Can I option it? No way. Okay, let's go back. So, a question I want to ask from the lieutenant. Should we speak to realtors who represent people who have properties? Should we talk to property managers? Should we talk to mortgage lenders? Should we not only find the landlord who's renting a property or the for sale by owner? Should we talk to all these people in the business? Yes or no? Waste of time or productive?
Yeah, productive.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, talk to them.
Yeah, but should we talk? Do we have to adjust when we're speaking to a realtor? Isn't that different than when we speak to a for sale by owner?
Oh yeah.
Somebody sell. Go ahead, Elliot.
Which Elliot?
One's Mr. Gonzalez. Elliot. The Elliot Gonzalez is the lieutenant, and Elliot Days is Elliot. We have
Elliot, right? Principal Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot. Elliot, you're a call up Joe. Call up Joe, the realtor there.
Okay.
Joe, you're on. Joe, you're on.
Do you mean me, Tony?
Tony, yeah. Oh, it says Joe. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on his phone. I told you. Okay. Hello?
Hi. No, hold on. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm selling him?
Yeah. You're trying to find out if he has any deals for you, the investor.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, Joe. Is this Joe?
No, Tony, actually.
Tony. I got some information in front of me. Somebody told me that you are the real estate agent that knows where I can find a good deal.
Yeah, are you an investor? What was your name again?
Elliot Days.
Yeah, and I work with many investors. I kind of find houses for them. I make good money with them. What's your story? How can I help you?
Well, I'm a cash buyer. I'm looking to
find
something wholesale. And do you know of any properties out there on the market or any sellers that are looking to get something done in the next 30 days?
30 days? Well, I got some nice. A lot of my properties go quickly. It depends where you want them. Where you're looking to buy.
Let me see. Creve Coeur.
Creve Coeur? I got some properties in Creve Coeur. Usually, right now, a lot of focus has been going on in the North County, but so these properties have been kind of simmering. But yeah, I got some properties in Creve Coeur. Some nice retail price, some in the gray area of a wholesale retail.
Okay, Elliot, put him to work.
If I'm going to send you my contact information, and if you could get those listings together and send them to me in an email today, I will get back to you with the offer on the ones I'm interested in.
Yeah, please do. Let's make money together.
All right.
Boom. Lieutenant, does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You just adjust. And you take and Elliot went right for it, and he was talking with a realtor who's savvy with investors. Not all of them are. Okay, you want to get this done in the first couple minutes, and you want to have that air of authority. Okay, you also want to have, and Elliot said something interesting. He said he's already an investor. There's something called a consensus or social proof. Do people want to do what other people do? Or do they want to work with somebody who they believe is already successful?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that's called a consensus, a social proof, birds of a feather, whatever you want to call it. And I think even if we're just getting started, we have to create that image, not to be manipulative, but to get somebody to say, whoa, who am I talking to? This guy may be maybe this is the guy who's going to help me sell some of these listings I have, or move some of these dead properties I have, whatever. So I say talk to everybody. I want to be busy every day. And if you guys read or listened to the book Fanatical Prospecting, I sent everyone the link last week. There's some really good stuff in there, and the first couple chapters are very good. About hustle, about marketing, about generating enough leads in the pipeline, he calls it, to be so darn busy. Let's go around the room here. Who else hasn't spoken? Elliot, did you have? Let me go to you. Did you have a question? Elliot Days, did you have a question or anything?
No, I really wanted to thank you for that book, man. I downloaded it. I put it on 2.5 times the speed. I probably listened to it 3 times already. And you say the same thing as well. You gotta look at. I like what he said about the pipeline and getting so many people through that sales process that you're getting deals and you're following up on deals. I guess I had something for you, Claude.
Okay.
When you're talking to people, so I go through, I got a dialer, and so the phone just dials and it keeps ringing. But do you follow up on every lead, or are there some that you guys have decided that this is probably not something that's worth following up on?
Here's what I do. That's a great question. Thank you for bringing up. How do we process our leads? If we're doing the marketing or prospecting correctly, mail or social media, whatever, I have a good problem. I have too many leads. Okay. I also, the people who contact me, who I virtually attract, even though I've contacted them already and there was nothing there, I save them. I recycle them in the hope that someday they may want to do a deal with me, or they'll come back to me, and I'm establishing that relationship. My problem is I have too many leads. So I have one person, and everybody here should find that one person who can help them make phone calls. Okay, so the stuff that if I get a lead today, I get an email, Claude, I'm in Ontario, Canada. I got to get I'm trying to buy this property in Florida. I want to do a lease purchase. Can you help me? Man, I'm going to run to that dude. Okay, I'm going to call them up. I love the phone calls, 5 a day, guys. But say I get all these other emails or leads, or I want to follow up on maybe some of the old leads. I have Jim. I have a telemarketer guy. He lives in Denver. Every day he makes a ton of phone calls, and he does only one thing. He says, would you like to have, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, is your house still available? Would you like to have a free consultation with Claude Diamond today? He sets me up on appointments every day. I want to be busy, guys. I want to talk to people. I want to qualify them real fast. No 40-minute conversations unless there's got to be meat on the bone, guys. Okay? And so get yourself one. I do believe in a VA, but I want somebody who's I can trust. Somebody who can make phone calls every day from my leads. Okay, and set me up appointments. He's not See, the problem with the gurus is they're telling you that the VAs can do your sales for you. And you guys want me to tell you the truth, or give you a story.
No, they can't.
The truth is, VAs can't sell, man. They're VAs. They make $2 a day or something like whatever you.
So Claude, to interrupt, and you don't have to tell me specifically, but what kind of compensation plan do you work on, or somebody?
No, I'd be glad to. Jim gets a percentage of the sale. Originally, I gave him 10% of the deal, whatever it was. Then we raised him to 15. If he gets more than one sale a month, he goes to 20. After 20, he gets 25% of my net profit. I reward him for volume. I reward him for this stuff. And it's a much he got Claudia sent him he got a hell of a check last Friday because he set me up on a couple appointments that were consummated, that were deals. And if he's consistent and setting me up with appointments, I'm a good enough sales guy to close. And that's how we have a good working relationship. We're symbiotic. I want someone to keep a commission. So he gets his commission ranges from 15 to 25% of the net after expenses and everything else of whatever I do. And that could be a real estate deal. That could be a lease purchase package for $595. That could be a mentoring or consultation with Cushman Wakefield that he set up for me with an appointment. Whatever it is, I want someone to set up enough appointments with me because it stands to reason. Aren't warm call hard appointments better than cold calls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cold call, you got to, and if you guys listen to Fanatical Prospecting, he says that, cold calls suck. You're talking to strangers. It's the hardest sell in the world, but you have to go into it with an attitude that you were a doctor and they have a problem and skip the whole cheesy salesy stuff and build up your business enough so that you get, even if it's cold calls and you speak consistently to enough people while you're working on your marketing. Because the marketing, eventually you want warm calls or you want people calling you. That's a better way who doesn't want a warm or a lukewarm call as opposed to cold calling? We're very fortunate in real estate, however, that our cold calls are not really freezing, are they?
No, because they're advertising. They're
advertising for rent, for sale, whatever. We can call them up, and you call them up gut style. You call them up. Hi, let's get. Who's my volunteer? Raise your hand. Who's my volunteer for a role play? There you go, Elliot. Elliot, say hello.
Hello.
Elliot, Claude Diamond here. Got your number in front of me. That Tony told me to give you a call. He said you had a beautiful property on Main Street that's still available. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. Tony, I don't know about a Tony.
Tony, you know Tony. He's a sharp dresser too. Green undershirt and everything.
There's cameras around here.
Got to be careful. There are cameras everywhere, right?
I know.
Have cameras made our lives better? All these cameras everywhere. Are we better behave? Do we behave better now?
I don't know.
People don't necessarily behave better, but when they don't, it's documented forever on the internet.
Absolutely. You're right. It's there forever. Oh, my God. Anyway, Mr. Days, I'm an investor. I look for properties that I can move very quickly on. Is that something we should talk about on your home, or should I leave you alone?
We definitely want to sell quickly, but we got to get a good price,
I hear you. Why do you have to sell quickly? He said the magic word there, quickly. Are we good listeners? Is that the magic word, quickly?
Yes.
Okay, somebody take over. Joe, go sell Elliot and go on. What do you mean by the word quickly? Why quickly? Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, Joe.
Tony.
Tony. I can't. Sorry, screws me up with your name on the bottom there.
Okay. Oh, so gosh, I can't say. All right. So quickly. So what do you do? Can I? Are you looking to just sell cash? Get a realtor? How quickly?
Well, we got it out for sale by owner. We we can't afford a realtor because the fees are going to cut into what we owe on it. So we got another house. We're moving, and we got to get out of here because I don't want to pay too.